All right, hey YouTube. So I wanted to let the hype go down for this a little bit because everybody has their thoughts and expressions and their reactions to everything when fire music drops. And the reason that we're making this video is because I'm a big Drake fan. If you are a longtime subscriber, you know for a fact, like I have skits where I have definitely showed my I don't want to really say affection, but just my it just shows that he's one of my favorite artists of all time. But I'm gonna get straight into it. Honestly, this little small 3-song piece, it proves once again why Drake is more than likely one of the greatest artists of our generation. Now you can talk about that he's probably not the best rapper. Okay, that doesn't matter. This dude slaps hit after hit after hit after hit, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, the hype is real. Lemon Pepper freestyle, that is it's one of those tracks, because I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, there's a lot of songs in not only his catalog, but you can notice this with a lot of artists' catalog, but it might not hit you, that way when you first hear it or so, or even the first couple of weeks. But it's one of those tracks where when you hear it 5 years from the time that it dropped, it just hits a little different. I'm telling you the truth. If anybody heard the Dark Lane demo tapes, that was basically I don't know what you call it, but it was released by Drake, and it had a lot of stings on it with Tootsie Slide and everything. But listen to When to Say When in probably the next 5 years. I'm just saying, listen to it in 5 years, it's gonna hit different. And I noticed that a lot with not only his songs, but a lot of artists' songs. But it's just one of those things that's gonna hit different in time. Obviously, Lil Baby, I had someone trying to tell me that Roddy Ricch was better than Lil Baby. I think Roddy Ricch had a good run. He had a great moment. I like his music. He's another rapper, if you don't know, but he's he caught fire last year. He did really well. The album Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial. Maybe one song on there was a skip. Maybe one or two, and probably one of those skips was an interlude, so that doesn't even count. So that was good. What's next? That was a good way to start it off. I mean, the dude, there's always, with Drake, there's always a vibe for a particular moment, especially with his music. It's so trippy, but there's always a certain type of vibe. But if we're gonna be honest, if I was to give it a rating, I would say 8 out of 10. I would say 8 out of 10, because it wasn't like Lemon Pepper, like, just whatever, I don't know, it was a great ending, and it was probably one of his top deepest verses of all time. I think another one of those is his lost verse, if you want to call it that, which was on him and Rick Ross. It was Ashton Martin. That was one of his deepest verses, and there's plenty more to go from. But yeah, I mean, it's a great listen. It's like only 13 minutes long. There's only 3 songs. I mean, definitely Wants and Needs is a fire track, but Lemon Pepper, that just I mean, I knew the moment that Ross went first, the moment that he went first, I knew that, yeah, we're gonna get something. I didn't know what it was, but I was just like, once you hear the beat drop and how it starts, you're like, yeah, we're about to get something fire. It's gonna be some heat. So yeah, I mean, that's my thoughts as a longtime Drake fan. I just have to share my piece about that, because I also feel like I've been kind of missing out on some stuff like that as far as sharing my thoughts. It's been a good run. It's been a good run. If you are a Drake fan, it's been a good run, and if you're looking for CLB, hopefully it'll drop soon. So yeah, let me know what you thought about the project that he released. You can tell me that it was trash. You can tell me that you loved it. You could say it was probably his best songs of all time. I'll hear you out. But yeah, it's worth the hype. It was so much good music that dropped that night too. You had Bruno Mars. The list goes on. I don't know. There's a lot of good music that was out there. So yeah, that's all I got. Like, comment, share if you want, but definitely subscribe. Got more videos coming out today. So yeah, catch you on the next one.
Points, I got aching joints. Ever since I was a kid, I had to make a point. I had to rip a crowd, I had to make my vows to this thing that made me who I am and held me down. Shout out Kyler Holmes, you made this house a home. Remember wishing there was way more to us than poems, but that was back then. I'm 22 now, I got other avenues to get me through now.